What is going on, everybody? It is Jerry from the PVL, and we are running our first exhibition tournament in a long time. Forgotten how hectic they can be. Just kind of getting situated, but we're pretty much ready to go. Just need one more person. So if anybody has one more person that can join the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th team. One more person. We will be good to go. Ooh, that one doesn't count. Almost. Let's see. But random point, thank you to ATroubledFew, ATF, for hosting this tournament and getting everything kind of rolling on what we're going to do for the next few weeks until season 2 starts, which will, by the way, be on February the 20th. We're going to do just casual tournaments, just keep everything rolling, keep the entertainment there, and just make sure that all is well. So as I've explained, I'm going to say probably 450 times, if you have a name full of gibberish, I don't know who you are. So don't sign up on multiple places. It's really throwing me off. Scroll back up. Okay, while all that's getting figured out, we are going to have on our listing of random teams, we're going to have Team A, which is going to be Ganked by Mom, NTG Geo, Urileus, Doki Doki, and Jakira. And they're going to be facing off against ATF Ninja, Korean Jesus, OG Ring, Darth Ball, and Riot. So, everybody that if you are on those teams, get it together, because we are about to start. And see where I've been playing around with this stuff. Things that aren't a good idea. Do I want to remove? Yeah, there we go. Let's go right into the PVL stuff. Custom tournament. Hop in on spectator. and watch as people file in. But I mean, like I was saying earlier, a lot of people kind of, I think they got confused with the PVL in general throughout the pro tournament, because they got the impression that that was all we had to offer, and that is simply not the case. We definitely want to reach out to all players, casual, pro, semi-pro, it doesn't matter. If you play Arena of Valor, we definitely want to give you a reason to be a part of our community, and really just to help the AOV community in North America grow. So pretty excited to really just to be a part of everything that is Arena of Valor and be a part of the community. And a lot of people ask, you know, why is Tencent not doing more? Don't ask why they're not doing more. They provided the game, they provided all this. I mean, let's do it on our own. We don't need them to do everything. And that's kind of the basis of the Premier Valor League. We can do it. We can do it. And we're going to do it right now. And if you're just tuning in and just checking it out, we're just doing a random sign-up tournament. We randomly generated teams, and those teams are going to compete for just skins. Everybody needs skins. Red Ninja. Korean Jesus. What a name. Huh. Well, Geo, you logged off, but you're on a team. Hmm. Let's see how we're gonna do this. We are on YouTube. Alright, we have 5. Took long enough. But I believe we are ready to go. Alright. Let's make sure everybody's ready to go. We can go ahead and get this thing kicking. Alright, 2 random teams have never played together before. Let's see how terrible this could be, or how amazing it could be. Let's go.
Blue team's turn to ban.
And fortunately, because we're not dealing with pro tournament type stuff, we don't have to worry specifically about any particular new play or new characters. Quillen obviously is going to be banned no matter what, but Richter is available. Elsu is available. There's a ton of new characters actually, but there's a ton of characters right now that are ridiculously powerful. And I'm curious to see how everything comes together. So we've got Rando Team A versus Rando Team C.
Red team's turn to ban.
Rando Team A just not going to ban anybody.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Marad.
Red team's turn to ban.
Odd. I'm assuming because maybe Doki Doki and Riot are from the same guild and from the same team. Maybe they're familiar with each other and what the other's going to ban or play. Which is why we had some, Slims. It was odd. And Talanis.
Red team's turn to pick.
First pick Talanis. That's not the expectation that you normally have in this situation. Yvneth, I get. Gilder, not as much. Gilder jungle? Even more interesting. Let's see how that turns out. Ryoma has made, I'm not going to say a complete comeback, but I've seen him used quite a bit more recently. I'm pretty excited about it. Arduin has a lot of strong abilities. It's just going to fall on Doki or whoever plays him to make him truly effective. Wukong is annoying, but that just tells us that Gilder's gonna run the solo lane and just kind of pick off some jungle creeps.
Red team's turn.
Malik, you got a lot of potential solo lane heroes on Team C. Got a little bit more normal of a build on Team A. Not really feeling the red team's picks as an overall team, but
10 seconds remaining.
They have a lot of powerful characters. I'm curious to see how it plays out. A little bit more normal of a team on the blue side. Yeah, we shall see. You know, looking back, I really regret not getting the summer Gilder skin, because that is so much better than the rest. All right. This is one of those things I swore I would never do again.
Welcome
Run
to
a tournament
Arena of Valor.
and stream it.
Get ready.
You guys will
Minions
never
be deployed
understand how
in
challenging
5
it is.
seconds.
But you know what? I'm doing it anyway.
Prepare
Couldn't let
to
it go.
engage.
Got Vaterung on the Grack. Just kind of hanging around, backing up the Crixie. He's pretty good about playing his support as a true support rather than just getting stuck in a lane. It works in a lot of cases. We got Arduin kind of just covering support on the other side. He's trying to cover a lot of ground, which you can do with Arduin. He's got a lot of abilities that allow him those options, just movement related stuff. Gilder, I'm really curious to see how that turns out. Gilder just chilling in the dragon lane. He's taking a lot of damage. I don't know that he can put out the damage to take the Talanis down. He's got some backup, so maybe. Malik's still level 1, so he's not a huge threat, but that cleave is painful regardless of the level. Vader tried to steal the might buff from Wukong. Wukong just does too much damage. Get a little bit going on bot, but looks like that Crixie's just making solid rotations, just making sure everything's covered. But that does leave Grack in kind of a bad spot. Wukong and Jannar can really dump out damage, and backed up by Gilder with his stuns. That does not put you in a good position. Overall, pretty much everything's pretty much tied up. Doki taking a ton of damage. I think he was ready to commit because the tree was so low. And yeah, Malik goes down. Ryoma, really regardless of level, he's a damage machine, so he can get it out quick. The Gilder just trying to be annoying. I think he was trying to just jump in and get that dragon and steal it, but they didn't. The blue team didn't put out enough damage, so he just kind of ended up looking silly. Yuri on the Crixie, just covering wave, just getting farm, and a lot of focus on just vision. Just trying to get an idea of where everyone's at and look for a weakness. Up top, the Arduin Yibneth, that's not going to be a very exciting fight. Wukong, man, just dumping it out. OG Ring, for those of you not familiar, or if you don't watch One Rain his stream enough, OG Ring is one of the regulars on One Rain's stream. He's a pretty great guy. Never played with him. Grack nailed it. Really got that Jannar in a bad spot. So we're 2-0. Blue is up on kills, not by much, but is definitely up on gold with that dragon kill as well. A nice little push going from bot. Malik just trying to create a zone so he can just get away. Just hanging out behind the tower. He's going to try to cleave, I'm sure. But he's afraid to do much. You can't get too far, and that Talanis will just melt you down. Wukong thought he was going to get the jump on Talanis, but they're just getting more and more backup. Meanwhile, mid, we got 3 red. They were looked like they were going to try to push on the blue tower, the blue mid tower, but not able to do so. Blue is able to take down that bottom tower, but it puts them in a bad position, and red is just taking advantage of it, but not able to take it as far as they needed. It's about 1.2k difference in gold. Red really could have made use of that positioning and got a couple more kills. Kind of surprised they didn't. They should get this dragon rather, and they are able to get it. Wukong gonna back out. He's hurting pretty bad, but that did help them a good bit on gold. But as I say that, red tower goes down and the gold just spikes back into blue's favor. What do you think? You tell me. Who's gonna win this? Grack with the just so close on that hook. Doesn't get it. I have played very few. There you go. Now Grack's grabbing, but it puts him in a really bad position. Ryoma trying to back him up and get that damage out, but now Ryoma's in a bad spot. Yuri runs in with Crixie, but not able to get far enough in. She's still pumping that damage out though. So we are getting it there. Oh, Crixie, nice hit, nice kill from the Crixie. That's just solid awareness. Crixie stun is really annoying. Malik jumping in, looking all epic, but he doesn't hit a thing. Got a nice group of red, a nice group of blue. I feel like nice stun from Gilder. No backup though. Korean Jesus just blowing it all right at the beginning. Everybody just kind of backs out. Yvneth is good for positioning, so he should be able to jump in and help, but they're in a good spot under tower. Grack with a nice grab on that Wukong. Doesn't really get the support he needs, but everyone is focused on the other group. And the blue team did really well there, I think. Malik, I don't know what you were thinking, but yeah, that put your whole team in a bad spot, man.
Double kill.
Wukong, there's not a lot of potential there. He's gonna try to jump on this Talanis while she's under tower. Oh, is able to get the kill, and he gets away. That's nice job, Wukong. Tower goes down, but they paid for it. And that's what you want to do in those interactions. You want to, I mean, you may die, but you've got to make them hurt just a little bit. Yuri on the Crixie is still pumping that damage out. She's staying just out of range. Yvneth is able to get right back in and push the whole group back. I'm really waiting to see this Malik with the solid engage, because that could be all that the red team needs. Oh, nice job from Vader with that Grack hook. They grab Korean Jesus and he goes down fast. You know what we really need? We need music. I'm gonna have to turn my music up. Ryoma just dumping the damage out. They are maintaining the minions quite well, considering they haven't had to move into other lanes pretty much at all. Blue team's just got everything pushed forward. And solid Grack hook. Malik is, I think he flickered away, but they walk right into Ryoma, and Ryoma just with that, it's not really AoE, but that cone focus damage, he does a ton. And they are able to get out of Yvneth's ult. The ult just does not do what it once did. The healing decrease was a huge jump for him. It effectively took him from being totally immortal like Aram to just being another character. He's just another dude. Huge gold lead by blue. Got a nice red push up top. It looks like red just realized it. But they only send Yibneth. I mean, those kind of pushes are the ones you need. You drag them away and you just let the minions do their thing. We do have a pretty solid group moving up onto Arduin. 10-minute mark. Dragon is enraged. They stumble across the Wukong, but they're not able to slow him down. And just, if we got a proper engage from both teams, it would be epic. But that's the tough thing when you're playing with random teams. You never know. You don't know what the other players bring to the table.
Onslaught.
All right. Again, trying to run it and stream it. It's challenging. All right. A solid group right in front of the Dark Slayer. They would be crazy to not go in. They would be crazy to not go in. We're on the Dark Slayer. And we're gone.
A blue team tower has been destroyed.
Their plan appears to be simply to steamroll the other team without the Dark Slayer. Wukong, not really sure what he's doing. He's just hiding in the bushes. He's waiting. The absolute last person that you want to run into is Grak. Let's see. Maybe he's got a plan. Nope. Ninja jumps in. Well, yeah, she is able to melt him. Dark Slayer still just hanging out. Both teams on top of it. Red team goes in fast. Wukong does a ton of damage and just disappears. And Crixie is able to just absolutely wreck that team. Jinnar takes her down, but that's gonna be a team wipe. So we still got 3 up on the blue team. They do have minions, a minion. That Talanis and that Arduin should be able to clear that top tower as well. Still got 4 seconds. Yeah, top tower is going to go down. And really the red team just needs to get minions cleared. If they could just get minions cleared, they've got some nice grouping going on bottom. The other team at the Dark Slayer, the best thing they could do is just send people and prepare to defend. You're not taking the Dark Slayer. You don't want to engage. I mean, they're up 9 kills. Just prepare to defend. Send that Wukong over here to all these minions. Just create some pressure and get them out. But while all that's going on, Arduin moves down and he's able to just get it all cleared up and really just eliminate any concern there. Wukong does get a nice kill on Talanis. That's awesome. The Ryoma saw him, stopped, looked at him for a second. But still, Yibneth just not putting any damage out. Grak, meanwhile, Just maintaining the lanes. And they were smart. They dropped the dragon on the bottom out of the way. And they're going to push. Looks like they're going to push mid. And they are able to get the Gilder. Wukong ready to rock. He jumps in. He's going to get a couple of hits on, but not able to get enough. Ryoma gets out. Mallet, his ult doesn't really do much to help the situation. And it looks like the red team is just going to stay mid. They're not falling for the trap, because that absolutely was just a baiting situation. And right now, they just need to get the minions. They need to get the minions down. Korean Jesus, we need you. Jinnar jumps in, desperate to get rid of the dragon, desperate to get rid of those minions. Wukong. Waiting. Ardoin's going to walk right on top of him and ignore him. Not really sure why that happened. I would have probably freaked out and just jumped on him. Nice job, Wukong. Crixie is no more. Crixie was doing a lot of damage to the whole team, so it's always nice to have her out. Doki on Ardoin going down. This might be the push that the red team needed. They're so close. Tons of armor, tons of shields. They are able to get it down. All 5 of them alive. And this could be the push that ends the game. Can Talanis and Grak, as a team, stop this? Wukong is just not having it. He gets in. He's gonna get out. He does get out. Yevneth jumps in, just taking heat from the tower. The tower, man. Tower took a lot of damage fast. They're not going to be able to get the high ground tower, though they want to. It looks like they're going to try for it anyway. You know what? Don't listen to me. They get in, the minions go down fast. And it looks like Gilder's going to die. See, you have to know when enough is enough. Wukong, fortunately, taking down the Abyssal Dragon just by himself. But you know, the point of all this is not to do everything by yourself. The point of this is to play with new people.
A blue team tower has been destroyed.
Blue just trying to hang on at this point. Everything looked like it was just falling completely in the direction of the red team. And we're pretty even on gold again. The question is, who's going to make the next move? We got Wukong with the buff. The red team with the dragon buff. Everybody ready for positioning to drag one or the other team. You know, the question is, who's going to fall for the bait? Crixie's just brutal with that stupid butterfly. It's just annoying. And we have both teams just hanging out. Now surely with the debuff they're not going to take the Dark Slayer. Now as I say that, the entire blue team on bottom really not in the best position. I understand they're trying to get a push going. And they do have minion stop, so maybe not a bad move. Is this going to be the first to get super minions wins the game? Wukong. He's not playing around. He's just waiting. Well, at least he knows what his job is. Take out the Crixie, take out Talanis. Meanwhile, Talanis You know, I say that like I should be paying attention to other stuff like Talanis. Malik jumps in.
Legendary.
Not really getting a lot done though. The Wukong tries, gets grabbed by Grak. Did the Grak not have his ult? That Wukong goes down. Talanis is tired of that crap. She's just not having it anymore. Obviously stacking lifesteal.
A red team tower has
Or at
been
least...
destroyed.
Oh yeah, she's got Boa Slaughter, so she's got the lifesteal. However, mid, Malik desperately trying to stop these two. Can he take Arduin down? Grak is trying. This is going to be it. The blue team with no minions. But the Crixie's just melding people. Nice Grak grab. And Talanis, it looks like they're just going to take out the base here. They take the bottom tower as well. So, that's going to be a win for... Let's see what team that was. That's going to be a win for Team A. Yeah. Real cool names. I try. Alright. It's a nice little start. Custom match. Tourney mode. I'll keep hitting it until it lets me in. And we can go ahead and get these next teams set up. I have 35 direct messages. Jeez. Alright, PVL events. Let's do it. Get these teams in here. Lobby ID, what's the number? 9708. Boom. Alright. We're just moving right along. All we've got to do is just eliminate all the teams, and then I get to win 5 skins for myself. Pirate, my man. Random fact, Pirate is one of my favorite people in Arena of Valor. He's got a cool dog, whose name I don't know. Oh, the confusion. Alright, so we are looking for Kill a King, who is here. Ra from Pride Stark is here. Sig is here. Logo is here. And Pirate. So Team B has their stuff together. Meanwhile, other team. We've got Zoro. We've got JDK. All right. Everybody wants to talk to me. How are we gonna do this? We need a fifth. Now, I hate to admit this, I am definitely not watching the chatter on YouTube. And wait, somebody left. Who was the other person? Boo! What just happened? What just happened? Oh, it's Tooth. Where you at, man? All right. All right. Everybody ready? All right. Let's roll. Or not. So close. So close. While we're waiting on them to get the voice situation figured out, my wife bought me a necklace that is made of Christmas lights. It's got like a bunch of different blinking settings. Tough. It's tough. I'm not gonna say that's the only reason that I'm not showing myself on stream. I'm pretty much doing that because there's really no point. At least for this stuff. I thought it was cool. But you don't want to see me. You want to see this. Alright, let's do it.
Blue team's turn to ban.
These are going to be random teams B and D, and I didn't fix my music,
Red team's
so
turn to ban.
we have no music once again. Which is that's rough. Let's pull it up.
Blue team's
Surely
turn
I can
to
find some
ban.
kind of background something. We need it. It's driving me crazy.
Red team's turn to ban.
Silence.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Oh, yeah, see? This is why I shouldn't
Red
mash.
team's turn
Too many
to ban.
buttons. I'll start messing stuff up.
Blue team's turn to pick. Red team's turn to pick.
No playlist.
Blue team's turn to pick.
Yeah, we'll go with those. Yeah, that's probably going to be too much. Yeah, that's going to annoy me. Oh, well. Let's see if I can change the settings. I can figure this out.
Red team's turn to pick.
Device. Well, we might have to go again with no freaking audio. Or no music, anyway. Not like the end of the world. But it could be better. Alright, so let's actually see what was going on there. They banned Quillen, they banned Elsu, they banned Richter, and Ignis Kricknack. Makes total sense. We've got a brutally tanky team on the red team.
10 seconds remaining.
Got Chogna, we get a pretty normal setup on the blue team. I feel like the red team's going to have a lot of trouble getting damage out there. Or maybe that's just me. They didn't ask my opinion. A lot of, I guess, some strong players on these teams. Zoro, I believe, is master. Captain Crunch is master. We've got Logo's a master. Ra's a master. Huh. Maybe I should stop questioning their decisions and just believe that they know what they're doing, since they are higher than me. Seems fair. Alright, let's see what these guys are gonna do. Let's see if they can prove me wrong with their crushed Arum Wonder Woman Monster Fest.
Welcome to Arena of Valor. Get ready.
Not sure who to watch.
Will be deployed in 5
Obviously,
seconds.
Chognar in the mix makes everything fun.
Prepare to engage.
Not really sure exactly who he's there to counter, or if he's just there just for mobility and tankiness. Yamneth did lose a lot of tankiness with the update and with the adjustment to items. Amulet of Longevity, I just feel, was substantially reduced. The power was just brutalized. And I've had a lot of people tell me I'm wrong, but that huge health jump being removed just is crazy to me. It doesn't matter if they reduce the price of it or not. Really makes me sad. But you know, it's really not fair for Arum to be totally immortal and the tree to be totally immortal. So maybe that's fair. So we've got everybody just trying to get situated and see what's going on. Zoro clearing the jungle. Got a little bit in the way of a rotation. In mid, got 3 and 3. Arum's in trouble. Zoro missed his stun, and that's going to put JDK in a bad spot, but he's still got a lot of damage to come out. Meanwhile, the rest of the blue team shows up. Now he's just trying to get them to back off. He does do, I guess he did enough damage to scare him away. He's going to try to pull this dragon and prevent it from being positioned. But in addition to that, he's also got to clear bottom. Zoro putting in work. Gets a little bit of backup from Wonder Woman. She's able to get that clear on the wave, and he's going to slide back up top. Meanwhile, speaking of top, we got Omen versus Crushed. And that's the one-on-one everybody was waiting for. We're probably not going to focus very much on that. Get a little bit of damage, yeah, and the Arum does go down. She was right on top of the Chognar. You'd think she'd be able to use that and the Lindis to just kind of feed off of those two and heal. But Linda's doing a lot of damage right now. She's a little bit higher than everybody else, and they are able to get the the dragon kill, and that puts them almost 2,000 gold ahead. It's a little bit of a push coming from red, but it's right at around 1,500. Killa on the Chognar is going to back out, and it looks like on bottom they're just gonna take their farm and really just stay back as much as they can. Blue team, it looks like they are ready to push that tower, but they know that it's just not the time. They're going to rotate down. Chognar goes down, but Lindis should be able to melt, and does melt Wonder Woman. They're gonna get the bird. Looks like Arum and Jenner, no, Arum and Slim's rotating over. And Pirate's just gonna back out. No reason to risk a little bit of damage and potentially die in the process. So he's just gonna clear wave. Meanwhile, Crashed in a really bad spot. He should not be able to get out of this, and he does not. Slim's gonna try to jump on it, take advantage. Does get the stun, is putting the damage out there. Slim's. Oh, nice. Nice from Zoro. He's able to just stun the Omen and get out. You're right back. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to start. We do have a lot of damage coming out on the Arum. Arum goes down. Liliana trying to get some poke damage in. Doesn't get much, but she does live. I mean, ultimately, that's what matters. You don't want to risk a death unnecessarily when you really don't have any potential of gain. The dragon is up, and it doesn't look... Are they? Yeah. They are going to jump in on it. Yvneth's going to kind of try to zone out the Wonder Woman and unsuccessfully do so, so they just kill her instead. Dragon is dead super fast. And there's really not much of a response you can get from that other than just simply to back out. Arum's going to try to zone everything in so she can keep everybody back. Slim's just trying to get that damage out as much as he can, but they just have entirely too many bodies there, and Jennar is just going to take advantage of it and just take them out. Wonder Woman jumping in way late, going to try to use the tower as a jumping point, but not. I mean, you can't really do much there. They're all hurt. They do get the Chognar, but there's still... I mean, the problem is that Lindis. The Lindis is just putting a ton of damage out. Just walks right up to Wonder Woman, and there's nothing she can do. Meanwhile, mid tower. Slim's just like a machine, just trying his best to get caught up. This Lindis is just ahead, and the only thing he can do is just try to respond and farm as fast as possible. They do get the Jennar kill. They are maybe? Are they going to be able to get? They do get the Yvneth. Slim's on point. Nice job from the Slims. Lindis is just creeping. Just dumping that damage out, trying to shut down the minion wave. Is gonna let a little bit of damage in on that tower. She's doing a great job with her traps of just zoning the minions and the enemies back, which is something that I personally am working on. I've been trying to use her recently and have not done a fantastic job. But really, I'm not a jungle player. Zoro is able to get the kill on the dragon right at the 8-minute mark. He almost died for it, but he is able to get another kill. JDK on the Wonder Woman in a bad spot, but nothing really slowing him down, so he is going to get away. Liliana right there also. Just going to try to get some poke damage in, but those are some meaty guys. You're not going to be able to get those, kill those fast. Slims is everywhere. Anytime something's going on, the Slims is there. Tower almost dead, but they are able to save it. Not sure what the plan for either team is. It seems to me that the best thing to do would be to try to make them converge on the middle and just leave one, maybe the Omen, up top and just push wave. We got two fights going on right now. Lindis Omen versus a lot of health and the Slims. But the Lindis is doing work. They get the tower down. I don't know that the Omen is... No! Slims with a great stun, and they're able to take the Lindis out too. And that is going to put the blue team in a really bad position. This Chognar is going to walk in and not really be able to do much of anything. Definitely would have been a time I would have backed out. Slims, is he going for the quad? He's going to go for the quad. Who got the kill? It's going to be the Slims with the quad kill.
Double kill. A blue team tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, there's no way they're going to take this tower. Yeah. They have to back out at some point. Wonder Woman got a nice little push on the bottom tower, gives up completely, and they just jump right onto the Abyssal. It is enraged. 10 minutes it goes enraged, which gives everyone a buff, and it will drop that, which basically prevents you from dying. If you get to 0 health, it heals you. You can just keep right on going. And of all the people on that team to get that, Slims would have been the last one you wanted. Wonder Woman just trying to tank, kind of push everybody back. Slims ends up backing out. He sees that there's a little bit going on in mid. He's going to try to get in position. And he's going to end up taking some jungle in the meantime. Just keep that gold coming in. That mid tower in bad shape, but as long as they maintain the minions, they should be good. Top, they've got Aram, they've got Crushed. As much as I believe in Logo, I just don't know that you're going to be able to stop those two together. Jinnar jumps in, maybe a little early. He does get some damage out, but he goes down pretty fast. Red team, the whole red team's there. Slims getting crazy damage in. He takes a hit, but he's not taking too much damage. He's got obviously has lifesteal. He's just gonna let everybody back out. Minions are close, but they're not close enough to prevent the blue team from kind of getting situated. Crash does not have his ult, but he knows Slims can just deal a ton of damage to that tower, and they are able to take it down. Crash took some damage, but it was definitely worth it to take that tower out. So we got 2 towers left, both on bot for the blue team. They need to get something going. They've got a little bit as far as minions on bot. They're not going to be able to steal this unless the Chognar is clutch, like super level clutch, but he's drawing attention to himself, and all that's going to do is cause the red team to back out and just wait for a proper engage. Slim's just dumping damage out. Liliana in her attack form, yeah, that makes more sense. Chognar just trying to use that slow just to get him back, to create a little bit of separation for his team and allow them to position. But they're just not able to do much. They've got waves coming almost from all sides. We got Logo on Omen down bot. The Slim's just waiting for positioning. He does miss his spear. Wonder Woman is there, and they should be able to get this kill on Omen without any problems, and they do. Lindis drawing a lot of attention to herself. Jinnar, Yevneth, really need that Yevneth to get in there right now. Jinnar goes down fast. The Slims just dumping the damage out. Chognar does get away, but I wouldn't really call that a win. The team is in trouble. And really the best thing that could happen right now is for the red team to push and for blue just to fight them back. I mean, taking out that Slims is of the utmost importance. I mean, slow them, look like they're trying, and they are, but they're just not able to get him. They've got him surrounded, and the red team does win.
The blue team tower has been destroyed.
That was a nice game from both sides. The red team was pretty much on top the whole time. And I wouldn't say that wasn't a good game from both. Everybody trying to get positioned. So, you know, you can't win them all. So, let me go back to the fun little spreadsheet. I'm just curious. All right. Teams E and Teams F. That's what we've got going now. So, situated. My sound is just being silly for some reason. Voice chat, we don't need you. Alright, and I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back while these teams are joining the fray. Struggling, but getting everything together. So when you ask for in-game names, why wouldn't you give the in-game name for the account that you're going to use? So confused. Are we ready? It's hard to figure out what side people are on when they do the hold on thing. It's really annoying. Problem solved. Just kick people. And we wait. Meanwhile, Quillen. How do you guys feel about Quillen? And that's a fair point. Oh my god, these people just will not stop talking in chat. It's really hard to keep track of what's going on. 120 messages. entertaining. Oh, well, everybody showed up pretty fast. That's nice. So, Vayor. And this is what makes it hard to do stuff in Discord. You have people jumping on teams. What team are you supposed to be on? I will fill the spot for you. There we go. Now we'll get rid of that guy because I'm just tired of him talking. Okay. So who did we lose? You ever see videos of goats like making noises? It's sort of what it's like entering a room. Jerry. So we have Curtis, we have SFP, we have Izzy Force, Steve didn't show up. So we need Komodo, IX, Community. Dongus and Consolo. Con can't make it. Well, then don't tone up. Let me scroll up through. Consolo. They are. Get rid of them. Jenny. Okay, so we need to fill 3 slots. Gonna fill these 3 slots without cheating. see, Nani, Wiz, and Goofy. One at Wiz at Goofy. Boom. Alrighty. We got one. Everybody wants to pick their own team. It defeats the purpose. It defeats the purpose. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. That
Blue
took
team's
entirely too
turn
long.
to ban. Red team's turn to ban.
It's amazing at the people that try to take advantage of a randomly generated tournament. But the good news, we have sound. We have audio for the background. Which is tremendous.
To ban.
That stuff was brutal. Brutal.
Red team's turn to ban.
Richter, Ignis, Marja, Quillen.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Krignac. Nani might not. Or Elsu, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Red team's turn
You
to
got
ban.
me.
Blue team's turn to pick. Red team's turn to pick. Blue team's turn to pick. Red team's turn to pick. Blue team's turn to pick. Red team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining.
All right.
Welcome to Arena of Battle. Get ready. Minions will be deployed in 5 seconds. Prepare to engage.
All right. Sorry about that. Had somebody losing their lid in chat, which happens. Now I am back. So let's see. Vatarung had to fill, which is fine. Looks like Tulin. I guess he's gonna be chatting the whole time. Tulin's pretty upset. Alright, let's see if it affects his gameplay. SFP just clearing the jungle. Vaterung trying to back up the chatty Tulin. Not able to do it, I guess, for obvious reasons. Meanwhile, Junko, who I'm not familiar with, just trying to get things done, support. Got a huge group of blue in the middle, which kind of puts those two in a bad spot. Curtis on Talanis going to try to jump in and help, but they just kind of move up top. Nani on Lindis is a monster, so he's cleaning up and is able to kind of push everybody back. They do get one kill out of it, nothing big, but it does cause separation, and he is able to get some of the enemy jungle, which is always nice, especially in early levels. Talanis rotated back down. You got a weird little Talanis Maganga situation going on bot. We got a 3-on-2, almost, yeah, 3v3. But everybody on the blue team backs out and they just get back into their own jungle. Annette just getting some mana back. Gonna just maintain vision. And Tulin just doing his thing. Got a fun little Rourke situation going on up top. Zephyr's just not really feeling it, so he gets back out. And Rourke is able to at least clear the wave and hop into the jungle. Zephyr's going to rotate back in, but meanwhile, the dragon. Nani's getting the dragon down fast. He is able to take it. Red team is there, and it puts this guy that's playing Tulin in a bad spot. Liliana's got the chase on Maganga and should be able to get the kill. Wow, Maganga hangs in there and is able to get it. And let's see. He coming from mid. Nani kind of in control at this point. He's so far ahead of the other team. I mean, you compare level 5 to level 10. That Lumber's in bad shape. Talanis at 7, still in pretty rough shape. But they're pretty much just giving Nani kills. They're giving him jungle. It's definitely not the spot you want to be in. Sort of just cleaning up. And if you're Lumber, you've got to be desperate to come up with a way to gain some experience and get some levels. Nani almost halfway to 12. And at this point, he should simply be able to just push waves and get it cleared faster than they can really do anything. He's going to take the dragon. Fortunately, Maganga has been on point and is pretty close. Maganga Xanis had potential to take him down, I think. We've got this Tulin. Honestly, I don't have a lot of expectations from him, but Nani should be able to carry him pretty easily. Where is he at? Yeah, he's almost level 13. He is level 13. Gonna move right in. SFP just does not have the items. He doesn't have the levels. Nani at 6.2k gold. The other team, the highest, is at 3.3. That's a huge gap.
Red team tower has been destroyed.
And Nani should be able to clear. I guess Xanis, doing Xanis stuff, is able to take that out. They're gonna hang in there. They had minions for a second, but not for long. They've got them coming back, which means that they should be able to take this top tower. Liliana trying to push Rourke back in mid. They take the top tower. Liliana doing the best that she can against Rourke and Tulin.
Bloodbath. Double kill. Triple kill. A red team tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, I thought they were going to push for it.
Legendary.
In a moment.
Double kill.
Yeah, and they should just be able to take this. Oh,
Shut down.
just get the damage in there. So they are able to take Nani down, which infinitely increases the chances of the red team at this point. So let's just focus.
The Dark Slayer has been defeated. The Great Dragon has been summoned.
As I become a new legend on the battlefield.
And they should, with the Dark Slayer, just be able to push right in.
Has fallen into the abyss.
That should make this RTS, this dude from JDK's Relentless team, happy. I know he was upset earlier. And hopefully that'll get him to stop talking in chat and start focusing on the game. Alright. So that was a really strong carry by Nani. All right. get everything situated. So we eliminated that team. Those cleared out. All right. Man, I just will never. I'll just keep it to myself. Man, people. just wish people would stop. All right. This lobby is definitely going to expire. There we go. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. And then so close. Can we do it? Maybe. Come on. Ah. All right, one more try. Can we do it? Can we do it? Well, that seems off. Mystic wasn't in earlier. So why is he in now? That guy. Yuri Doki. Alright. Then we've got JDK. We got Lover. We got Zorro, I think that's Zorro. We got Captain Crunch. Alright. And then we just swap that one. Good to go. This is what fun's all about. Almost there. Man. Random tourneys. Loving life.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Thank God.
Red team's turn to
I had not
ban.
considered how challenging this would be.
Blue team's turn to ban. Red team's turn to ban. Blue team's turn to ban. Red team's turn to ban. Blue team's turn to pick. Red team's turn to pick.
Alright, so you eliminate the obvious.
Blue team's turn.
You know, I
to
don't
pick.
even think the tree is auto pick anymore. The change to his ult really is more significant than people even acknowledge. He's still powerful.
Red
He still does a
team's
bunch of
turn
damage.
to pick.
He still has a lot of mobility, which is odd, but I mean, he does. I still don't think he's auto-pick. Lindis, however, I mean, that's somebody you ban.
Blue team's turn to pick.
Yeah, maybe they just don't like Jognar. That's gotta be what it is. The question really is, will Zorro carry in this match? I'm excited to see.
Red team's turn to pick.
Should be interesting.
10 seconds remaining.
Huh. Audio was off. Glorious. Guess I'm not gonna repeat all that stuff I just said to myself. But I think we've got everything figured out in the events tab. Like 97,000 messages. We should be ready to roll for the next match.
Welcome to Arena of Battle. Get ready. Minions will be deployed in 5 seconds.
All right. Just kind of rolling around. Nothing wrong with that. They are getting the enemy team's jungle, which is always nice. And Jenar in a little bit of a bad spot, but he's going to be able to keep everything rolling. And that's going to be that. We got red team getting situated a little bit early in front of the dragon, but they're drawing attention to themselves and they're able to take advantage of that and get some kills. So looks like Lindis, Zoro on this Lindis is just gonna clean shop. People are just gonna let it happen. Dragon popping up. We got 3 of the enemy team dead. There can't be a more ideal situation than that. So they're gonna get that kill and keep on rotating. Meanwhile, enemy is back up, starting to see some early separation in levels between the red team and the blue team. Red's just about a level ahead overall, and with steady rotations, that's only going to continue. So best thing for the blue team to do is just maintain the jungle as best they can. And Doki is trying to do that. Amelie's got a pretty decent jungle clear. She's not the fastest, but she's pretty solid. I'm not really a fan of her in the jungle personally, like me playing her. But it works. Meanwhile, 3 from the blue team, just kind of expecting a gank, and they were correct. Jenar jumps in a fantastic counter gank, I guess. And Liliana just going to try to get some damage out there, but she's not going to be able to do much. they just steamrolled right over them, and that's gonna put the blue team on top in gold, which is kind of a surprise considering the earlier start. But that one push, sometimes that's all it takes. But Zoro's not having that. Dragon's up. He's ready to go in. He is going to get some pretty solid damage on the Amelie while she's out of everyone else's range. Jenard just going to jump right back in. He's getting damage out there. He needs some support from his team, and he's just not getting it. And that ends up just putting them in a really bad spot. Annette just trying to create separation and get that Amelie out, but she's not going to be able to get away.
Double kill.
Or is she? Oh, come on. Almost. Almost. But that gets the red team up. And just, I guess if
A blue team tower
the Jennar had done everything the same and the rest of the team had merged, just moved in with him at the same time, we would be in a totally different scenario at this point. Zoro's still just on top on levels. It really just puts everybody on the other team in a bad spot. Level 9 versus, level 7. That's a pretty big jump, considering. That's another level of ult, more health. And Amelie's trying to get that damage out there. Zoro is able to just shut her down in the process with help. And top, Captain Crunch in bad shape. This Jennar is doing a fantastic job. See how we looking on kills for the Jennar. 3, 2, and 2. It just seems like he's done a lot more, which is a good thing. He's staying in the fight.
A red team tower has been destroyed.
2 towers to 1. Annette in not a great spot. She's taking a ton of damage. She ults in a weird spot, but is able to use that to her advantage and just walk right through it. You get a huge speed boost, and that puts them in a great situation. Geo actually able to get the kill.
Double kill.
Not going to be able to get that kill. He should be able to get away, but instead he kind of moves in a little too far. And Nani just wrecks shop. The quad kill from Nani. The Crest gets the other. What could have been a mega. But it doesn't really matter when you've got waves pushed. You're clearing the enemy jungle. They should, and yeah, he's gonna move on to the dragon, it looks like. Go ahead and get that before the 8-minute mark. That will be their second dragon for the team. And like I said, they've got wave push top. They've got no wave push mid, but they can push bottom. It really opens them up quite a bit moving forward. Crash Liliana and Yvneth in mid. Just trying to bait it. Looks like just trying to bait him out. But instead they just back out. Random side note, whoever wins this game will move directly into our last match, which will be basically the fight for who wins. And it looks like it's going to be, unless something drastically changes, it's going to be Zoro versus Nani. A strong push coming in mid. Yuri uses a great ult to push everybody on the red team back. Is able to get some damage in, but just not enough. Geo doing his best, but he's pretty much controlled the entire time. Annette saves him, but everyone else goes down. They are likely going to be able to get this mid tower. We've got Crash pushing on top. Amelie is back up, but she's not going to be able to slow down the steamroll that's coming down mid. We've got a solid push on top tower. Geo going to try to rotate over, but he is going to be able to save it. No, he's not, because he's not going to attack the minions at all. He's going to ignore them, and the minions should basically almost take the tower. Meanwhile, they're able to get the Dark Slayer. Blue team has paused the match. And we're about to go back in. And I guess they're just going to take the Abyssal too, with the debuff. The whole blue team's moving over here. They know exactly what's going on. The best thing they can do is not die, and two of them go down instantly, which is not the ideal situation. They're chasing Jinnar. Jinnar is able to get away. Yuri doing a fantastic job and able to push them back. I don't think it wouldn't be the best idea, yeah, just to jump right in and just take that tower. But they do. They've got waves pushed. They drop the dragon. This is likely going to be the end. They shouldn't have to really do anything except for take the base, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Who are we missing? The lever. host. What are we missing? Let's scroll back up. Alright, last
Blue
game.
team's turn to ban.
Let's see how it all
Team's
comes
turn to
together.
blue team's turn to ban. Red team's turn to ban. Blue team's turn to ban. Red team's turn to ban. Blue team's turn to pick. Red team's turn to pick. Blue team's turn to pick.
Huh. Richter. I like it. He's a lot of fun to play, and I'm not going to say he's like Elsu, because Elsu is very FPS-like in his function,
To pick.
but they've got a lot of characters that require like more precision. They feel controller based, like fast click stuff. Like Richter's invulnerability, like just when you're doing that, it just feels like so much more. I like it a lot. I don't know why. Maybe I'm crazy. But I am curious. So really the throwdown is going to be Violet versus Crickneck.
Red team's turn to pick.
The Richter could be the deal breaker, though. They pick up Chognar to deal with the Mina, which makes sense. Surprised we didn't get a Malik or something to directly handle the Crushed, but maybe they just feel like they can deal with them in other ways. Which, I mean, they've got damage. Quite a bit. I'm curious, the stun thing for Richter's 2, I'm curious if that, like if the tree's doing his tree stuff, you know, his ultimate, because I think it has to
10
like hit you X
seconds
number of times before it stuns. I think 3. I wonder if, because that's not an instant ability, if that makes a difference, or if you have to, if it doesn't matter. Interesting random thoughts that I probably need to ask D2. He would know. He's got it all figured out. see what we're dealing with. Yeah, it's really gonna fall down on the jungles. We have no marksman on the red team. So that should be interesting. I feel like
Welcome to Arena of Valor. Get
I feel
ready.
like Cricknack
Minions will be deployed
is going
in 5
to
seconds.
I feel like Cricknack's gonna struggle just with all the damage that, or the health that's available on the other team, unless he's able to get substantially ahead. And both Zoro and Yuan or whatever, it's Nani, they've both been substantially ahead in the games that they played. So I feel like that's going to be the true test. Jungle to jungle, who's got the fastest clear? It seems like it would be Cricknack, but I don't jungle. I don't know. Violet gets her side. No. It is Cricknack. See, I'm not crazy, but barely. Man, it's pretty tight. Violet is not even really behind. They're just moving, and that's going to be a problem for Zoro. This push by the red team is going to slow him down. He's not going to be able to get that early damage on the Might Golem, which, I mean, ultimately that's all you're trying to do with invades anyway. It's cool if you get some kills, but if you can prevent that jungle from gaining levels, especially on that first rotation, and your jungle is able to do it, that's huge. He does get level 4. He's rotating up. Cricknack already jumping in. Mina goes down. So Nani currently ahead. Doesn't necessarily mean he will be for long. Got Chognar just hanging out in the bushes, just kind of seeing what's going on, seeing where the Violet is at. No jungle up, so he's going to rotate down, grab this bird, and maybe rotate to the dragon. We got Mina there. This could be an interesting fight. I mean, Cricknack right there. They have, I mean, Yibneth. Yeah, there's really not much that you can do, but just roll back to your jungle. Cricknack is ahead still, but not by much. What is it? Let's see. Yeah, he is up by much. He's up a level and a half. Yeah. So Cricknack definitely on the move. He's got a little bit more burst damage earlier, and now he's getting kills. I mean, if he can keep a 2-level lead on Violet, that's going to be a huge problem. The difference in health between teams, I mean, the Cricknack, I mean, typically, you know he's got burst damage, you build to defend against it, and they have meaty characters, but he is ahead by a lot. I mean, Mina's level 3, he's level 7, Crest is level 4. Mina just, it's not like she's getting picked on. I mean, she's died once, but I mean, Nani's just on top of it. And I say that, Mina is going to go down again. So does the Arduin. And they are also going to get the dragon. And quickly. Which is just going to... They take a lot of damage though. They took a beating from that dragon. They started low. Crushed. gonna ult, jumps in. Richter in some trouble, but not that much trouble. They are able to take the crush down and just rotate out and heal. They still got the pressure out there. Richter moves back up. I mean, they're staying on point with their rotations. Violet is level 7, which is nice, about halfway through 7. Nani on Cricknack. Where are you at on level 9? Yeah, just hit level 9, so right at 2 levels. JDK was there, and then he wasn't. We got Mina, and well, here we go. Cricknack jumps right on top of that Violet, totally eliminates her, and that's really the only fear they had. They're able to clean shop without any real issue. Like we saw from earlier, Zoro's a strong jungle, but you've just got to be within a couple of levels of the other jungle. I guess really the problem is Cricknack does that area-ish damage, and all the lower, you know, like level 6 and level 5 when he's level 10. I mean, he's just crushing them. Almost level 11. Zoro hanging in there hard. You just got to keep rolling. He's staying on point, maintaining his rotations. Mina in a bad spot. Is able to save Crushed, which is awesome for Crushed. Is it awesome for the team? It depends on whether or not they can do anything there, and they are not able to do so. Got a pretty nice little setup here. Cricknack just chilling. He's got backup from Komodo on Liliana, and they're able to jump right in. Cricknack just wrecks shop without any pushback whatsoever. They take the dragon down again. So that's 2 all. Or 2 up for the dragons for the red team. Nani gonna jump in. He's just crushing. He does go down. Now this is a situation they need to try to take advantage of. They've got to get out there, take what they can from minion clears, and try to catch up. The level difference is huge. Mina at 6, Nani at 12. That is crazy different. They've got to make up for that. They've got to get caught up. Crushed is able to get a push, get people back. Mina gonna rotate with him toward mid. They've got some minions moving in. Richter is low, but they're not going to be able to do anything really about it. He is able to get out. He's got a ton of movement speed. And then, yeah, there is a Cricknack in the bushes, and he's just disrespecting him at this point. He's just clearing jungle. He's clearing the jungle. He's getting everything. Mina just not. When you're 7 levels behind, I mean, you just go 6. Violet goes down. Red team got a strong push coming in. They have no minions. They don't seem to really care. The minions roll in. They clear almost the whole team. Crest was bottom, clearing wave. So he's unfortunately does not have his ult, so that's going to kind of put him in a weird position. He could likely push back if he did have it, but until he gets it, and he should be able to get it pretty quick. He's getting some, and that one random complainer guy from Relentless, he goes down. But Nani takes down Darkslayer. And that's probably going to put them in a situation, it looks like just a clear wave. That's what kind of caught them in a bad spot last time. They just didn't have waves cleared. Now this wave's all the way to their tower. He's going to have to jump back. Maybe he's not going to push. He's not even going to clean the tower. He's going to go ahead and jump in. It's 9:48. He's going to take the dragon down. It will be back up in 8 seconds. So that's a huge win for his whole team. Just free gold. Crushed with a great ult. Hits the whole team. He's doing everything he can. Violet trying to dump damage out there. Is able to get the Chognar. We've got Richter just in and out, which is definitely frustrating. Crickneck has to retreat. That was a huge win for the blue team. Liliana's still there. They've got Yubness still there, so Kresh is kind of getting surrounded. He's not going to be able to, yeah. Oh. They drop the dragon, and it looks like they're just going to rotate and try to push this one siege engine.
A blue team
Dragon
tower
takes
has
the
been
tower.
destroyed.
I'm actually surprised no one from the red team went to top to clear that. They take the Abyssal again. Nani, where you at? He's full. No, he's not. He's almost full build. But Crickneck does. I mean, once you build counter to him, you're okay. The problem is when you look at it, the Mina 06. I mean, it's not really her fault. I mean, Crickneck is just wrecking shop. She's not like she's trying to get behind, but just you need items. Well, almost got Mantle of Ra, so that's, I mean, you're getting there. Crickneck just does not care. You got a ton of minions. JDK doing his best to clean them up. They do have minions in mid. They are going to be able to take this tower. Maybe Crash just getting rolled down. His team backs out, which is not ideal. The tower goes down. Crash goes down. Violet and Arduin just going to try to do what they can just to maintain the situation. Crickneck is right there. He could. He's trying to clear wave. He's trying to get everything moving in. And this is a situation where they should easily be able to take the tower. Komodo nearly dies in the process. Crickneck just going to wait for the prime opportunity. He's got support backing him up with Chognar. And everybody's just going to leave bottom alone, which is a surprise. The blue team, tired of the shenanigans. They're hanging together. They try to defend each other. The Vio, the Mina, everybody just trying to make sure that everybody gets caught back up. That's the key. Arduin, unfortunately, in a bad spot. You don't want to be there, man. He sees it and he gets out. It's the best move you could have done. You don't want to be there. The blue team kind of huddles together. They know it's coming. Nani just starving them, just getting all the jungle. He's clearing waves. Now the red team does not realize that he's down there until looks like Captain Crunch did see that. The Dark Slayer is up, but we've got minions moving in. We're looking at right at an 8,000 gold difference. 7 towers to 0.
Been defeated.
Looks like Nani just took down the Dark Slayer, maybe in 2 or 3 hits. And this, unless something crazy happens, looks like this is going to be the last stand of this
The
blue
great
team.
dragon has been summoned.
Dragon comes down. Cricknack just waiting. Just waiting. We got minions rolling into the tower. Crest with a great ult jumps in. Everybody on everybody. Ton of damage coming out. I see a lot more red than I see green. Pretty much the whole blue team disappears. And that's going to be the end for that match. Alright, so final results. It's going to be Komodo, Nani, Community, Dongus, and whoever this 9211 guy is that is on Relentless. So, if you were on that team, definitely send me your information and I will send you the skins. I apologize for the confusion on some of the matches. A couple people dropped out, and it kind of just created issues for the randomness of the random tournament. But we were able to get it worked out, and I appreciate you guys showing up, and I appreciate you guys continuing to show up. We're just trying out YouTube for a couple of weeks just to see how that goes. But if you have any questions, have any concerns, or have any ideas, please feel free to send those to me in Discord. It is jury number 8600, and I'd be happy to hear them. But thank you guys for showing up, and to everyone that won, I'll message you in Discord. But just friend me in game, and we'll get you those skins. Everybody have a great night, and we will see you not next week. We are off. We are not doing anything for the week of Christmas, but we will be back the following week and continuing to put stuff out. So thank you guys, and have a great night, and Merry Christmas.